Hello, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World with Wando Bondo. We're playing the White Wizard. Right, well, last time we finished, I think it was round 5 on the arena. And we fought a warrior, I think it was a chieftain. And the scout finished exploring here, so the scout's moving to see if we can find this resource. I always wanted to know what it was, so I think that's what we're going to do. And the hero is going to fight in the arena again, and we're just going to use our regular spell set. I think this is fine. Dragon Form, Time Stop, Word of Ice, Resurrection, Stone Skin. And we have one of our elves has range 7, so a double range update, a level up, which is really good. And now we're working on leveling these next two elves up, 17% towards the next level and 24%. So we still got to work on that druid a little bit more. And we're exploring over here, and there was one more province that had a wounded 89%. Rocky Shore might be it. We had one more guard that needs to be replaced somewhere, but I don't remember if that was the one or that was a minor battle and we had a major battle. No, it looks like Rocky Shore. Okay. Let's just disband here. And we'll do recruits. That sounds good. Alright, we already performed our ritual. We did Fair Wind on the scout. And we're getting close to be able to buy, to be able to start building again. But we're still in that negative territory. I don't think that's right, though. I think that this is, I think we should just go ahead and build. I think we can build this town hall. This is increases gold income by 10%, which, let's see what that would do. That should be 140, then minus corruption. It should be about break even, I would think. Close to that, although we're going to spend 3,000, and that's 70 times 3 is 210. Is that right? Every 100 is 7. Every 1,000 is 70. We should be having a lot of income, actually. I think this whole thing is wacky. But you know what we're going to do? We're just going to build it. Minus 24. Well, that looks better. Okay. So we're going to enter the arena, and let's check on Beleth. The warrior's coming this way. The commander's coming around this way as well. So it's going to be interesting, and then eventually I guess we're going to fight them here or something. And then we're going to march on the capital as soon as we're done with this, the arena. Okay, well, let's fight the next battle. I think it's going to be fun. Hopefully we're going to fight a wizard. We haven't fought a wizard yet. 2 scouts, 2 commanders, and 1 warrior. So hopefully let's double check our guys. Make sure everybody is all healed up and everybody's fine. That looks good. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, we're getting towards turn 300 and the game's starting to get a little bit glitchy and the numbers aren't showing correctly. I think it's still calculating correctly underneath, but it's not showing right. The Walking Dead. Okay, should have seen this one coming. They attacked us. I don't think I want to fight that. It sounds slow and I don't think it's going to be interesting. I think it's just a few undead. Yeah, this is not a fight that would be interesting for us, so. To the Fighter Barracks, to the Champion League. Oh, a Master Necromancer. Now we're finally fighting a wizard. This is going to be interesting. Alright, we are always ready. Oh, this is going to be a wizard slash scout, so I want to see how that's going to go. Okay, finally we're getting to a battle that might be interesting. The only other battle that was fun was the commander with the dragon. That was the second one. Alright, we got some elves on. Let's put this elf. We want these elves. This is the elf we want to level up the most. And then the elf ranger we want to level up. And this elf already has range 7, so we don't need to do anything with that. But we do want to put him on a hill because we want that extra something. Oh well, we'll just leave him back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can shoot anything here, but if we put him on a hill, right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so then it still couldn't shoot that much more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So it would just be those two in the corner. But right now, what we want is on the hill, like right in the middle, and then you can shoot. Or a hill right here, you could shoot all this and all this. Just a few little spots missing. Okay, I think this is the best configuration. Alright. Ooh, we got some centaurs here. We got a phoenix. Let's check this phoenix out. 11 resistance. Okay, well that's pretty serious, but... And hits for 37. Well, that's pretty good for having a phoenix. That's a wizard with a phoenix. Let's look at this. Master Necromancer. This is going to be a tough battle. Oh, but it only has 12 resistance. So, that's not enough. For a Necromancer, for a wizard build, I would think, you know, we have 15, and that's, we don't have that great a gear, but we had 15. 12 is a little bit on the weak side. But we also have, let's see, this is the problem right here, initiative. That only has initiative 7, Arzang. We have initiative 9, and that's going to be the difference between victory and defeat. Duration 7. Put them to sleep for 7 turns. That's exactly what we're going to do. We have to do that. What about here? Do we have aura of anything? Because that'll wake them up sometimes. That aura of flame sometimes wakes them up. Fire aura. I think if that wizard was right next to that phoenix, I think it would wake up that wizard. Then we'd have to do word of ice instead. But I think we can do sleep. Let's do sleep for 7 turns. Make sure we don't get any surprises. And we could do haste on this treant. Let's look and see where they go to. Okay, that manicorn is going to come in and do some serious damage. Or 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to put something here. How much? 21 damage and some poison. Okay, well, if we put that knight there, then it can't get to our fairies, and that's all that really matters. Okay, what can we shoot? Let's try to shoot here. Boom. How far can this phoenix go? 5 spaces. Okay, so definitely attack the spider. Almost one-shot that spider. That's really not good. If we get that, you know what? Let's try to get that treant out there. That's the best plan. Get the treant up there. We'll move the basilisk forward, and that way we can only hit the treant or the basilisk, and then we can take care of the phoenix. But it's got entanglement immunity, so it can't be rooted. But that's alright, we don't need that. We just need to make sure that it's going to come right in there and get the beat down. Okay, so the next step is to put a haste on one of these and try to attack here, I think. Let's just attack. I think that's a pretty reasonable thing to do. And we can't haste here, but we could attack here. Then we're going to take some damage. I really don't want that. Alright, let's move forward. And let's take another look at the mana core. Alright. I think we're just going to move back here. And see what happens. And let's move forward with the swordsman. Let's just leave it like this and see what happens. Actually, I really didn't want to do that. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, let's make sure that the swordsman is not damaged. Then we can do dragon form on the swordsman. And that means we need to move the Pegasus right here. So that way the mana core can only attack the Pegasus and the knight. Alright, and then this Pegasus is a little bit out there. We'll have to see how that works out. It's a little bit tough. A little bit on the tough side. If this wizard had higher magic resist, like 18, then that would have been interesting. Because then all of a sudden we'd be looking at probably a vampire coming out of nowhere. As soon as we kill something, then a vampire is going to show up and things like that, and that would have been pretty tricky. We would have had to figure out how to get that wizard kill that wizard. 114 hit points, that's pretty good. And this one is a combination with the scout, the necromancer build. We only have 82 hit points. We should have a lot more. But actually the scout build does have a little bit more because they get a lot of health level ups. Okay. We're going to move the spider. Okay, if we move the spider there, no, we don't want to move the spider there. Because then the phoenix can come and hit the spider. We don't really want that. Okay, I think that's the best we can do. Did we use up all of our elves? No. Oh, we want to attack this elf on the hill, or this bowman, and try to start weakening that bowman down. And here, we could also do a forest maiden spell. This is the only place. Let's just do that though, and close the line, just in case. Okay, that's good enough. We already went here, we already went there. Alright, bam, big hit. That phoenix is pretty tough. Ooh, okay, that was a pretty big hit too. But now that manicorn went to a bad spot. Ooh, that guy just got wiped out. 3. 1. Ooh, that elf took a beat down, but not really. I don't even think it did 1 damage. Okay. Well, we definitely want to attack this phoenix. Let's start with double shot. Bang. Double shot. We'll do some hastes. Do haste here. And we'll do haste here. Do a double shot here. Okay. That phoenix is back up. Now we'll do Word of Ice. Okay, so Word of Ice has the same amount of duration 4, so sleep would be 8 turns. So we could do a sleep and save Word of Ice as well, but I don't think we need to do that. I think we might as well just use Word of Ice for 8 turns. Right, that's good. Now we can just attack at will. We can attack here. And we definitely need to heal, which we can't heal. So, can't do much there. We're gonna try to do this. Bang, that was good. And come back. Probably right to there. That does sound good. And here we can do 7. No, we only have 5, and we've already used our fairies. We've already hasted these 2 elves. So let's do a healing on there. And let's try to kill. We go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Maybe this is better. And come here. That's a good idea. And we'll go in the forest because forest is good for the dryad. And we've already gone with this Pegasus, and we've already gone here. And we've already gone with all of our elves. And that's about it. I don't think we can do anything else. And the wizard already went. Okay. Ooh, what's he gonna shoot at? 4 damage. Ah, ooh. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to attack here. Bang. And come back. Don't like that. Golems can only move 1 space, right? Okay. And this wizard has 5 more turns. And the phoenix is stuck for a long time. There's a will kill. Alright, we need some healing. Need some more healing. Gonna kill here. Move back. These Pegasi are really strong. Okay. Let's just do that, and we can get our dragon. Ooh, we haven't done haste yet, but that's alright. We'll just let that go. And then we'll see what happens. We've got 5 more turns. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Attack here. And there. Do a healing. Come over here, do another heal. Now we're rooted here with the golem, so we don't need to do anything with that. And there's a Maykill. Boom. Then we'll get a kill there. And do a haste. on the spider and come over here. And I think that's about it. Now we just have to do a little healing. 4 turns. Alright, I don't think they have anybody else. Okay. Let's see who needs a heal. The Pegasus. The Dryad, we don't need to heal. The Elf Druid, we should heal. And no, 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 no. Yes, but the Dryad's going to disappear, so there's no sense in that. Alright, the Treant. Or let's do the Treant. We'll do the Dragon next. And this all is all set. Alright. Let's move here. And we'll do an astral energy here. And we'll just shoot with the dragon. And maybe a haste? No. I don't think this wizard is going to make it for too long. Okay. Ooh. Let's do magic weapon. And a double shot. And I think we're all set, except for the dragon. Needs a heal. And I do believe that's it. That is healed, that's healed. The basilisk is full. Everybody's full except the dryad, which is going to disappear at the end. Let's count our units, make sure nobody died. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have 14. 6, 7. The dragon's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And not the dryad. Okay. Then we're going to do double shot. And there's a kill. But we might as well get some extra bonus. Morale when we do it. Alright, Necromancer down. Let's see. We don't get any loots. That's the bad thing about this. 1,400 gold. Excellent. We'll see you soon. Alright, Earthrim, 5%, nothing found. Okay. Proven guilty of especially extravagant bribery. Fine him 500. Definitely. Okay. We're at negative 40 now? How can we be at negative 40? We're just at negative 20 something. That doesn't make any sense. And the castle is 800 now. It should be a lot more than that, I would think, but I really don't know. I don't think that's right, though. I really just don't think this is right. But if we did this corruption building, reduce corruption by 20%, then that'd be 20 times, I mean, it's 20% of this, I think, which is 200 and something. Right, so it should reduce this corruption by 200 and something. Or is it reduce this number by 20%, which would be 20 times 6 is 100 and something. 20 times 7, 140. Still, we should be in positive territory almost no matter what. But 3, we lose a lot when we are in, because of this. We get 7% of this number that's in the treasury, so 7% of 1,000 is 70. So we're going to lose more than that if we build that building, I think. All right, well, we got, Gifts of Earth and Illusionary Battle. We should do, that's why we lost. It was the Gifts of Earth. All right, so we've got to do on Mermaid Shore. We've got to do Gifts of Earth. That's why. Gifts of Earth is going to give us our money back. All right, now where are we at? Negative 33. That's about right. In Cloudy Hills. It's time to start exploring there. 6% explored. Wow, we got a lot of work to do there. And yeah, they're coming. They're coming. There's commanders coming around. They're coming around. They're going to come and take out this old mines, and then I don't know what they're going to do after that. Maybe they're going to come around this way and try to attack this. Oh, it's going to be a nightmare. We don't have any really good clan of Cyclops. We can't use that. It's negative karma. The white wizard cannot do that. Forest keepers. No, we need that big one. We need maybe this would stop them. Oh, monstrous guard. That is pretty good. But where's the one? Isn't there like it's not the right one. Where's the one with the Ents, the treants? There's one of them that has treants, I thought. Well, I'll have to figure that out eventually. Okay, well, I think we've done everything we're going to do for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next time, be well.